Hello and welcome to Rebel Website Builder. This is going to be a tour and walkthrough and show you how to get started making your websites very quickly and easily. Now before I go on, I'd like to point out that there is a full training page where you can get all the training that you need, and it goes a lot more in depth than this video is going to cover. And it's at www.rebelwebsitebuilder.co/training-videos. So be sure to come to this page and get more in-depth training on each of the different parts of Rebel Website Builder. But let's just go ahead and get started in this quick tour. So when you start off, you're going to be seeing this tour, my account and create website, but first you're going to have to sign in. And if it's your first time, go ahead and register, and make sure that you register with the exact same email that you used when you paid for Rebel Website Builder. Actually, you didn't pay anything yet because the first 30 days are free. But for the email that you use when you first sign up for Rebel Website Builder, it is important, very important that you use that email. Otherwise, your account might get suspended because the payment system is linked to your email. If you're already a member, go ahead and click Already a Member. And when you log in, you can use the nickname that you signed up for or the email. And when you've successfully signed in, you'll see your username up here at the top. If you have not created any sites yet, then your two options will be tour and create a new site. So let's go ahead and jump into create a new site. There are a whole lot of different themes, and depending on the category will depend on what type of page templates are included with that theme. So for example, if you go with a wedding website, all the pages inside of the wedding website are going to be related to weddings. So let's take a look. Scroll down, you can see the color scheme of the website. And then here we have a gallery. We have our story 2, info, and RSVP page. So it makes it very simple for wedding type websites. Let's go down to something like a restaurant. And we have all the different restaurant pages, websites, and when we view one, it'll always give you a quick overview of the website, and it'll show you what it looks like on mobile. And so for this restaurant one, we have menu, about, contact, and gallery. For e-commerce, there's a lot of different options as well. And down here we have our story 2, gallery, contact, shop, shop 2, shop 3. And of course you can add as many pages as you'd like, but these different categories for the templates will have the different types of pages that are best suited for that type of website. If you just want a one-page website, that's no problem. Like if you want to make a landing page or a squeeze page, you can just pick whatever design you want. Say like this one. And some of these websites, like this tech one, is just for a landing page. And you can see it doesn't have any other included pages because it's meant to be a one-page landing page or a squeeze page. So there are a whole number of different websites in here. Before you select which one you're going to be using, make sure that you click View and then check out the different pages that is included with that website. If it doesn't show up right away, give it a second to load. So this one's an animal doctor with info, reach us, and articles. Now all of these websites can be customized to look how you want, but these templates just make it much faster and easier for you to get your website up very quickly. So let's go ahead and use this template for this example. This is a tattoo parlor website. It has a nice video background for the header. Okay, so this is the website, and the first thing I'm going to point out is that each website is made up of different sections. So this one on this landing page has 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. We have the header, we have a map, we have a contact. Anytime you want to preview it, you just click on mobile preview, and then it will show you exactly what the website looks like on mobile. So you can see it's a very nice looking on both mobile and on tablet, and on desktop. So now for editing anything on any website, let's say I wanted to change the background video or even take the video away and make it a picture. Right here we have Edit Video. If I click Edit Video, then I can paste any YouTube or Vimeo YouTube link here. If the video you have isn't on YouTube, you can create your YouTube channel and just set it to private, not public, if you don't want other people to see the video. And we also have a Video Media Center where you can choose from a whole bunch of different videos that we already have put on here. All of them are stock videos that you can use, no problem. Each section has its own little custom settings, and each of them are this little cog on the side. So this one is a slideshow, so even if I wanted to have more than this video, I just add a slide. And if I want to manage the slides, I click on Manage. And now I'm going to have all the different slides in here. If I want to rearrange the order, I can click on this to rearrange the order. Then click on Done. So let's go to this slide and let's change this one to an image. So I'll remove the element. And then I can either upload an image or get one from the Media Center. The Media Center is handy because it has a lot of different pictures as well as animated GIFs. And when you find a GIF that you want, you can just click on it. Then you can see there the GIF goes right where the video used to be. If you decide you don't want a GIF, if you want something different, you can just click on it. You see here how the image is a little bit dark. We can change all those settings. Anything you want to edit or change, you just click on it. So I click on the picture, and then here I have opacity. So I can change the opacity on that. I want it a bit darker so that the white text stands out. You can also hit crop and filters as well. So if you want to add all these different filters to your image after you've put it on the site, you can do that. Also, a nice handy feature about the Media Center is if you don't find something that is here, like there's no tattoo pictures that I want in there, just do a search, and then it's going to find me a bunch of different rights-free stock images that can be used. And when you click each of the image, it will automatically put it there, so you can easily see what it's going to look like. Now that's not the only thing I can do with these images. I can also come here and we have normal, fixed, and parallaxed. Fixed and parallaxed are pretty similar. It's where the image stays in place and the background and everything else will move over top of it. Parallax, the image will move a bit and the background will move. Personally, I like fixed better than parallax. We have other settings for each of the sections. So here was the main settings, and then if we want to change the location of the text, we can change the location if we want to have it boxed or stretched. Window height. And if we want to add a body inside of there, and if we want to add a title inside of there. If we don't want it, we just click again. We also have a nice icon library. So we have an image library, a video library, and an icon library. And you can replace any of this. The buttons are all editable. You can do link to a page, external URL, a lightbox, or scroll to a certain area. Other things in the settings that are important to know and each of these sections will have different settings that you can play around with. So if you want the slideshow automatic or manual, meaning people have to click to go to the next slide, or if it's automatically going to show the next slide, the duration between your slides, the FX So like if I hit top, now my text and header and body and everything else is going to fall from the top. Shrink comes in, grow, it's going to grow. 3D right is the whole image is going to go to the right or to the left. And this will happen when someone moves the mouse over it. Clear means there's no effects for what happens when someone opens the page. So we'll leave that one on grow. And then the pro setting is going to change things around like this. So this is the text and everything is in the center. This one is on the right, that one's the left, and that one's in the middle. And then you can fine tune the spacing here with the max width, the padding, the content width. Again, on the training videos page, I cover all of these things in more detail, but this is just to get you started. You can select what you want to adjust the spacing on for the pro settings and then go from there. If you decide you don't want to slide, it's easy to remove. Click the X button twice and you'll remove it. Then click done. If I want to change how big this stripe is, and I can just click and drag and drop, and then it will change the width. If you see this little plus here, you can add more things inside. So I can just click on any of these. They're added a title. This one is going to add HTML. This one will add my little like buttons, and then I can click on Edit Social. I can add more. And let's say I wanted to have the button where someone can just call me and then put in my telephone number here. And then when someone's on mobile and they click the phone button, then they'll call right away. You can also have the settings here to make them bigger or smaller. You can easily delete them if you don't want any. So if I only want the call button, I can have the call button. And then here's the theme. So it's squared or floating. So I have a lot of different design options for that. And again, since the spacing is off a little bit there, how I would adjust that is just going into my pro settings. And then here I have the text box spacing, title, button spacing. So I go to button spacing, move the button spacing like that. Anytime I don't want something, I can just click on it and then click on the X and it's gone. If I hit Alt-Z, it'll give me a history of what I did and I can go backwards and undo things. If I want to edit the map, I just click on Edit, type in my address, choose the style of map. So you have a lot of different styles for the map here. And then save your location, and when you publish the website, the map is active and people can scroll and move around it. So in this section, we have another slideshow setting, and then anytime you want to add something, it's super easy. Just click on this little plus button, and now we have all the headers, projects, services, features, galleries, pricing, team, article, text block, bio CV, store, blog, forms, slideshow, social, call to action, testimonials, logo, maps, widgets, and elements. I'll quickly go through these. In each one, you can scroll through the different styles. So these are all our headers. And each one can be edited to look how you want. But we've created a bunch like this, so it's easy for you to choose what type suits you best. So you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to edit it to make it look how you want to look. So you can see there's a whole lot of headers. I'm not going to go through all of them. Then we go to projects, a lot of different projects, services, nice little services, buttons and boxes and icons and everything for you to use. Features, it's like product features or features of your services. Galleries, so the galleries can be for products or just photos. Or a blog, like if you want to put your blogs in like a blog post in a gallery form type setting. We also have pricing boxes, a bunch of different styles in there for the pricing. Team, different ways to show who's on your team. Articles is also for blog, like it's an easy way to make articles, write articles on your website. You can see the different styles of the different article types. That's if you want a single article. Down here we have for blogs if you want to have blog. And each of these are very easy to use. Bio, CV, store. I'm just going to quickly go through the rest of these to save on time. You can, again, go to the training videos page and see more in depth about each of these. Social, all the different social buttons, call to actions. Testimonials. Logos. Maps. Widgets. So this is a Facebook widget where you can have comments, Facebook comments on your site. This one is for PDFs, Google Calendar, and SoundCloud. And then elements, if you just want to have like add just one video or a body or quote or link, or raw means HTML, then you can use the element. So just to give you a quick example of how these are all very easy to edit and how they each have their own types of settings. So when I click that one, then it goes right into my website where I put it. And then I can come over here and I have my gallery settings. So this is set to regular. If I do fit, then you can see here I'm just adjusting how many are in a row. So if I put 4 in a row, 3 in a row, 2 in a row, spaces between items, if I don't want to have any space at all, have them all touching. Then Masonite is where the size of each of the images is going to, they're not going to be boxed in. This one's not a great example for Masonite. It's better if I have photos. So I'll show you one with different types of photos like this one. See here, that one's on Masonite, but if I go to regular, then it's going to put all the photos boxed in like that. If I do fit, then it's going to fit the entire photo inside the frame. And if I do Masonite, it's going to do exactly like that. So you can play around with the different settings. Also, we have the background. If you want to change the background color on things, it's easy to do. You can add your own background or choose one from the media center. Anytime you want to copy a section, you can copy it not just on your website from one page to another page or one part to another part, but from one website to another website. So if you're building another website and you really like how you had created this section, just click on that copy button and then you go to wherever you want to put it, either this website or another page, click the plus and then come down here to paste, and then that's going to paste that section right in there where you want it. I'm going to cover 2 more things before I stop this basic introduction video. And one is forms for collecting people's information or letting them contact you. So we'll just go with this basic form. And I want to show you how easy it is to use. And then you click on edit. Now you can have the form sent to an email. So right now if someone fills out the form, it's going to get sent to this email right here. And then that's the thank you message that's going to pop up after they submit the form. And you can also have these forms connected with your autoresponder, like Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp. It can be automatically connected with all of those. So your forms can be connected. Be sure to check out the training videos page to see how to do that. And again, you can edit different things inside your form. Right here, you can change the background. Now you see I added that image, but it is very white. And if I wanted to change that, I just have to come here to opacity and change the opacity on it to make it darker. Any image I can also do the fixed or parallaxed. And again, any image also can add the filters if I want to add the filters. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the menus. So if you go up to the top and go to page settings, then you'll see here page settings. These are the different types of menus you can have. So we have the top, the fixed, the overlay, hamburger, the menu on the side, centered, or hidden. So let's go with the one on the top like that. Actually, let's go with the fixed one. After we have the menu, we don't have any other pages. So when we're ready to add a new page, we just come here to add new page. And then here are the pages that were included with that template. You can see there's a lot of different pages. I'm going to go ahead and go with wide gallery. You give the name a page name, add the page, then it's going to ask you want to include the link in the menu, and you can click yes please. If you don't want the page in the menu, then you don't have to say yes, but this one I'm showing you how to put a link in a menu. And so now we have our new page here, and we can work on this page. We can switch back to the other page by going up here to pages, and we have our home. So if I click on that, that's going to go to the home page. I can add another page, or I can go here to manage pages, and it's going to have my home page and my gallery page. If I want to rename them, I can rename them here. And if I want to do a new page, I can put a new page in there. Let's stay on the gallery. And again, you can add as many things as you want every time just by clicking the blue plus button. Okay, and then if I want to add a link, not a page, I can add a link, link label, put just as an example. Now we have here gallery, my other website. Click on settings, it'll bring up the website menu settings, and we can come over here to settings and change it. If you decide you want to remove a link, then you can remove the link there. Colors and effects. So let's change that one. So it's pretty ugly, but just giving you an idea of how you can change those. So I put it on the side and it's like that. And I can also click here and I can edit the label. So now I can change the font size. I can change the style of the font. There's a lot of different ones in here. You can change the style. And anytime you want to add a new one, you can click on that plus and click either add a page or add a link. If you click add a page, then you can come here and then select which page you want to add. Now up here we also have the SEO settings, where you can click on SEO, and then you can have it if the page is visible to search engines or not visible. The title of the page, as it's going to show up in search engines, keywords, your description, your favicon for the website. Your social image preview is important. It's when you share the link on Facebook or another website, the image that's going to automatically show up. Input your Google Analytics ID right here. Also for the SEO, this bottom thing is the name of the page. So if you want to have the name of the page different from what you named the page, meaning the URL, then you can put it in there and click set. Your pro settings are if you have any HTML, like if you want to put in a Facebook pixel, an audience pixel, or some sort of pixel, then you can put your HTML in there. And then page settings is the menu settings, if you want to have the scroll effects at all. And then we have the widgets. So here's a chat widget, a share widget, feedback widget, a loader widget, ribbon, topper, snow, and custom. If you click on custom, then it will give you the option for PDF viewer, SoundCloud, Google Calendar, Countdown, OpenTable, or Facebook comments. Or if you want to put your own raw code in, you can put your own raw code. That's mostly for developers though. So that is page settings. Also, we have access. If you want to password protect your pages so that only members can get access to your pages, you can password protect your pages right there. If you decide you don't want something, you just click the remove and then remove it. This chat is very handy and it's free, and it's if someone's on your website, they're going to see the little chat box at the bottom. If you go to my training videos page, you can see here leave a message, and if I'm online, then it's going to say chat with me live. I am online, but I have my chat turned off right now because I'm making a video. And then if you're offline, someone can still leave a message for you with their question or what they want to know, and then hit submit. This little arrow button to go to the top, it's this topper button right here. During the winter, if you want to add snow, you can add snow. Now you see my website is snowing. Then you can set the number of particles that are on your page and update. So I hit 36, now it's snowing a lot harder. And anytime I want to change that, I just go back to page settings, widgets, and click remove, and it removes it. Highly suggest coming to this training page and going through all the different training videos, because I'll cover things in more depth than what I did in this, but I just wanted to show you how each of these things works, how easy it is to add different sections to your page, how easy it is to edit the page. One thing, since this is a cloud-based software, if you're having problems and it's not looking how you think it should look, exit the software, clear your cache and cookies, and then go back in, and most of the time that will fix all the problems you have. When you're ready to publish, you come up here to update temp URL or connect an existing domain. If you've already purchased a domain, you can connect an existing domain. It'll ask you to save it. After it saves it, it will give you a temp URL. And this is, you can click on that and it will work. So you can give this URL to people even if you don't have a domain for yourself. And you can see the website is here. Kind of an ugly website, but this was just a demo. And we can click on gallery and go to the gallery page. I didn't link this one to anything, that's why you can't click on it. It's just to show you how to use the menu. And then here, connect your own domain. It says creating license. And then you just type in your domain name. Like if it's www.photomasters.com, you don't type the www, just type photomasters.com and click connect. After you do that, you'll receive an email, and the email is going to tell you the information for what you need for how to connect your domain with your website. We do not provide domain names. I suggest getting one from Namecheap. In the training videos, I show how to connect the domain using Namecheap. If you have GoDaddy, I also have a video about how to connect your domain on GoDaddy. If you do not use one of those two for registering your domains, it's okay. I can always help you out for getting it connected. Just shoot me an email, or here on the training videos page, you can leave a message, or if I'm online, you can go ahead and chat with me. I'll help you out. I'll make sure your site is connected and that everything is okay. So that one, I'm not going to connect it now. I click connect later. Anytime you click on backup, it's going to save it. Autosave will also automatically save your website as you work every couple of minutes. So you don't have to worry about constantly coming up here to backup and backing it up. And don't forget, always check how it looks on mobile, previewing on mobile before you finalize your website. When I say finalize, I mean like give the link to everyone, like start sending traffic to it. Also up here we have the help section. If you click on the Knowledge Center, that is going to take you to the training videos page. So that is an easy way for you to get to the training videos page. Come up here and go to the Knowledge Center. This video 101 will show you the video that you're watching right now. Tips is going to tell you what each of the things do. So that one says add a new section, go to next, click any element to edit it, do next, add a new page to your site, preview responsive, publish your site, got it. So it's just the very quick basic tips. So that's the help section, the backup, your settings, your SEO, pro settings, and page settings. That is pretty much everything. When you want to go back to your main menu, you can go here to My Sites. And now you can see my website. It's the thumbnail still generating. Next time I come back, it'll have a thumbnail for the website. And if I want to make another site, I can just click on create a new site. With Rebel Website Builder, you can create as many sites as you want. You can connect as many of them to your domains. You don't have to worry about a limit on your websites. You don't have to worry about bandwidth limit. Everything is unlimited. And so you're good to go for creating as many as you want. One last thing, if you click on this, it'll say delete website, and you have to say yes, thank you if you want to delete it. If you don't want to delete it, then make sure to hit no. If you want to change the name of your website, you can do it right there. Now that's going to change the name of your website. So next thing you can do is go ahead and create a site, watch the videos on the training page. If you ever come across any questions, you can check out these videos. If there is something that is not covered, you can join the Facebook group. That in the email that you got when you first joined Rebel Website Builder, you'll receive a link to the Facebook group. You can ask questions in there. You can get feedback on your websites in there. So feel free to join that group for support and for advice. Thanks again.